This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
So over the weekend, Donald Trump gave another one of his loony rallies in Ohio, this time in support of some candidates there. J.D. Vance is one of them. Total clown, J.D. Vance. Transparent liar and charlatan, J.D. Vance. And Donald Trump, there's one point of the rally I want to talk about, and that's when Donald Trump is rambling on about this test he took. I don't like it when people think I'm dumb. So I asked my White House physician, Ronnie Jackson, what tests can I take to prove I'm not a dumb guy? And we're going to do the test. I'm going to show you the test that Donald Trump thinks is like an IQ test. It's a really hard test. We're going to do that. Here's the clip, and then we'll talk about it with the MOCA, the Montreal Cognitive Assessment. We'll talk about that on the other side.
Over the world. You know, they used to call me JD. They said maybe stupid. So I said to Doc Ronnie, you know, Doc Ronnie is now a great congressman in Texas. Great, very popular guy. I think he won by like 52 points or something. But he's now a great congressman. I said, Ronnie, I don't like when people call me stupid. I had great heritage, an uncle who was a great, great genius, a father who was a genius. Everybody, we have a lot of geniuses. I don't like being called stupid. Is there a test or something I can take to prove to these radical left maniacs that I'm much smarter than them? Is there a test? And he said, sir, there is a test. It's called the X test. I said, what's it like? He said, well, it gets very tough. The first questions are easy, and the middle of the test gets tough, and the end of the test is quite tough. So.
Well, listen, my wife has a master's of science in clinical psychology. She's a therapist. She's actually administered this test. She's actually administered this test to me on our podcast, I Doubt It, a couple of different times, especially every time Donald Trump brings it up and acts like he's a stable genius because he passed it. First, I'm going to read from the website, the Montreal Cognitive Assessment website, that explains what the test is for. When a patient starts to experience memory loss and other forms of cognitive decline, it can be a stressful, uncertain, and trying time for everyone involved, from the patient to their family, friends, caretakers, and even their healthcare professionals. No matter what the cause of the cognitive impairment, it's important to quickly find out how an individual's cognitive function is affected so that an appropriate treatment plan can be devised. This is where MOCA, or the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, comes in, our straightforward tool for diagnosing patients and gauging an appropriate follow-up and treatment plan. With the ability to assess several cognitive domains, MOCA is a proven and useful cognitive screening tool for many illnesses, including, and then I'm going to read you these. This isn't to assess one's intelligence. This is a screening tool for many illnesses, including Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, Lewy body. I'm not sure if that's Lewy body or Lewy Body. VCI stroke, frontotemporal dementia, brain metastasis, ALS, sleep behavior disorder, brain tumors, multiple sclerosis, head trauma, depression, schizophrenia, heart failure, substance abuse, HIV, and more. This is not an intelligence test. This is not to prove to people that you're not dumb. People with Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or multiple sclerosis, they're not dumb. They suffer from a neurological disorder. It is not a measure of intelligence. So here, we'll put this on screen, but this is what the test looks like. It starts with, can you run the numbers? 1, A, 2, B, 3. They want to see that you know the pattern that's involved here. They want you to draw a clock and make it 10 minutes past 11. That gives you 3 points. Then you get a name, whether you know that that's a lion and a rhinoceros and a camel. And Donald Trump and his horde of worshipers, oh yeah, you took the hard test. Then they ask you a question in the beginning of it. They give you some words. face, velvet, church, daisy, red. Different tests. There's different versions of this with different words. And then later on in the interview, they ask you to recall those words again. And there are only 4 words or 5 words, so you should be able to recall them. They want you to read digits, read this list of letters, serial subtraction starting at 100. So like you count down by 7s, 100, 93, down the list. Language, abstraction, the similarity between banana and an orange equals a fruit. This is not an intelligence test. And Donald Trump would have the hooting and hollering, let's go Brandon shirt wearing morons. He would have them believe that this was some kind of a high level Ivy League entrance exam. I talk a lot about Republicans. They don't believe the things they say, but they believe their audience will believe the things they say. And maybe it's true. Maybe there's a wide swath of Republican voter base out there who desperately want to believe the lies they're told, or are really too stupid to understand the fact that they're being lied to. If you're a Republican out there, and you're rooting so desperately for Donald Trump to be the smart guy that you desperately want him to be, that you're going to believe lies. Because, listen, Donald Trump, not smart, not traditionally smart. Sure, he threw away hundreds of millions of dollars that was given to him. He blew money left and right. By any metric, he's not a smart guy. He understands human nature. He understands how to manipulate the horde. But is he smart? No, he's not smart. He's just not. And the fact that he's trying to pass this off as an IQ test is kind of scary, and only scary because people actually believe it. Donald Trump is a detriment not only to our country just generally, but to our democracy. And putting someone with this low of intelligence in office is dangerous for us all. And just because you may admire him because he lives in a golden palace or talks like a duncy tough guy doesn't mean he is smart or is a tough guy. And to lead the world and to solve the collective global problems that we face, it's going to take more than, hey, I'm a cool tough guy. It's going to take brains and nuance and decision making that goes beyond, we'll wipe you off of the face of the earth, enemy. We live in a complex world that takes complex solutions for complex problems. And Donald Trump is incapable of providing those solutions. And if you're a Republican, I would hope that you would drop the veneer, shed yourself from the patina of party politics and the team nature of it. That we're counting W's and L's rather than real solutions for our country. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you. You can call or leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. You can also email me, daily@dollemore.com. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for engaging with my content. Thanks for reading along as we did the Montreal Cognitive Assessment. I passed. I'm a genius. Anyway, follow me on social media. I'd love to connect with you there. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at Dollemore. And if I bring you value, I would appreciate if you would consider supporting my work, helping produce making these videos. You can do so by clicking the join button below this video, becoming a channel member for as little as $1.99 a month, pennies a day, or you can go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast, which is a support platform not just for the podcast. I was a podcaster before I was a YouTuber. So that's what it is. That also supports making the videos right here. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine and take care of one another.